Hi, and welcome to the Event Planners Workshop. My name is Sally, and this is where I share a lot of tips, ideas, and templates on how to help you produce more effective events and get better results for your events. So today I thought I would talk about programming and how you design a program to give your audience the most effective experience and create that transformation that you're looking for in delivering for your audience. So programming is really important. And if you think about it the same way television stations do their programming, you would be in a good position to create an experience for your audience that delivers the transformation that you are hoping to deliver for them. So the main thing to remember is that everything has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Don't forget that. Regardless of what you're doing, a beginning, a middle, and an end. Now, typically you're probably going to be solving problems for people. So you need to also consider problem, solution, problem, solution. So as far as how you deliver your content and the way in which you create the flow of your content, it's really something that you should be spending a lot of time on. Now, in the venue, when you're at your event and your program is rolling out, this is somewhere where you want to step into your audience's shoes. Not your shoes as a speaker or an MC or a presenter or a facilitator or any of those other parts that you're going to play in your event delivery. Look at it from the audience's point of view. Now, do you need to, for example, create one session where people literally sit there all day and listen to a one-way conversation? This is what might be called a plenary. A plenary is something that happens where everybody is in the same room and there is something going on stage that everybody is engaged in at the one time. The other term you might hear is breakouts or sessions, and this is where people will break up into different areas to go and listen to different content, different ideas, different subject matter, that kind of thing. Now, there's two ways that this happens, and typically what organisers might do is create something that's called concurrent sessions, which means all of these sessions run at the same time. What that means for your audience, though, is they have to choose. They have to choose which one they want to go to, which means they may miss out on others. So just consider that when you are creating your program. And if you have decided on delivering various subject matter in various different spaces around the venue, or even online in different virtual rooms, if you're doing them online, that you set them up in such a way that it's easy for your audience to choose which ones to attend. So make sure that the subject matter, that you've really spent some time looking at your audience, understanding who they are and why they're here, what it is that they're looking for, what transformation are they hoping to achieve, and if that has a bit of variety to it. So let's say, for example, you might have 2 or 3 different customer demographics or client demographics that are coming to your event. Concurrent sessions work really well because let's say you've got 3 different client types that are all interested in related but different things, and there might be 3 streams to that. You could run 3 streams to your conference, and it would be really easy for your client to choose which stream they want to go to based on their interest. If, however, your client base has a generalized interest in what you do and would benefit from attending all of those sessions, you don't want to make it hard for them to choose, because they won't go into that session feeling like they got value. They will actually come out of that session with a bit of, in this 2020 year, called FOMO, fear of missing out. They're not going to fully engage in that one. It's like when you go to the movie theater and there's 3 movies on all at the same time and you want to see all 3 movies. Often you're judging the one that you're in against the other 2 that you could have gone to. And if the one you're in isn't great, you sit there going, oh man, I really wish I'd have chosen that one. So just think about that in how you program your content. The other thing to think about with your programming is breaking up the different delivery modes. So think about the best way to engage with your audience and how they learn. So don't forget, we have kinesthetic learners, we have auditory learners, we have visual learners. So people who like to see first and then go and do. We have people who like to read the information and then go and do. And then we have people who actually need to do it at the same time. So do a bit of market research onto your audience and make sure you understand what learning style they engage with in general. Obviously not everyone's going to be the same, but in general, so you can deliver in the mode that matches that. Let's say you're a health practitioner, an allied health practitioner, and you want to demonstrate a new way of, let's say, kinesiology, something that's in my sphere at the moment. You want to demonstrate some way of delivering some kinesiology. You've got people in the room probably that are very kinesthetic, I would guess, because it's a very touchy-feely practice. And I'm making assumptions here, forgive me if I'm wrong. But in that kind of audience, you probably want to give them an opportunity to actually try it out in the space. So they might want to see you do it on stage, but then they might want to engage in the activity themselves in that space. So just think about how your audience learns and then how you can use that to help them engage in the transformation that you want them to engage in. So just to recap there, programming, remember it has to have a beginning, a middle, and an end. And people's energy flows through the beginning, the middle, and the end as well. So just remember that. Different energy levels come throughout the day. So you're going to have to find ways to keep people energized, to keep people engaged. Often that's helping them get up, move around, do different types of activity. Secondly, think about their learning style, kinesthetic, auditory, or a visual learner. And thirdly, how you set up the presentation sessions, whether it's a one-way conversation in a large group with everybody all in the same room, whether you run separate sessions that all run at different times. So if I wanted to attend all of them, I could. Or if you set up concurrent sessions where you run streams of information where I need to choose one over the other. So I really hope that helps you with your programming. I'm Sally, the Event Planners Workshop. If you need any more information, feel free to drop me a line down below, and I hope I'll see you at the next video. Thanks, bye.